I would like to give a special nail shout out to I Love Nails, April Shorty, Nikki, and Queen Miss Chris for being the first one to comment on my last video. I thank you ladies oh so much.
Am I really that much? And breaking these niggas down like a camel. You don't really know you.
Hey y'all, welcome back and welcome if you're new. My name is Sheena, and if you haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get into today's set. So today is a Gillette set, and I'm using my favorite Luck Forever nails that I got off of Amazon. I will have them linked down below. I have prepped them all the way fully off camera. If you want to see how I prep my Gillette nails, I do have previous videos that you can watch because this is like my main method. Today I'm using Madam Glam's Bold White, and I'm jumping right into the set. Very quick, very easy. Today's set is just a really cute, simple Gel X set with a transfer foil base, just showing you how you can get a really simple, really beautiful nail set, and it looks salon quality, top notch. So I'm starting it with Bold White on my index, and I'm going to do a full coat of this color on my index and my pinky. So typically when I'm doing a full coat of a color on Gel X nails, I do like to use clear nails because I do feel like you're wasting a new nail covering up with the white, but I ran out of clear long coffin full cover tips, so this is why you see me covering this beautiful nude tip with white. So I am going in again, and I'm just going to do one coat of the Bold White on the excuse me, in the index and the pinky. Then I'm going to go in on my middle and my thumb, and I'm going to do a side French on those two with the Bold White and give everything a 30-second cure in my lamp. I actually did this set before, and I recorded it on my daughter's phone, and I was going to just send it to myself to edit and redo, and for some reason I could not get that thing to transfer, so I lost a whole video. And so I just decided to redo it really quickly this past weekend because I knew it wasn't going to take long. So I'm just recreating a set that I've pretty much already done on myself. I just wasn't able to actually upload it. And these are the nails that you saw in my previous video when I did my daughter's polygel deck nails. These are the nails that I was wearing. But again, I just feel like a foil for me is a perfect go-to. And typically I like to use, if it's like a solid foil and there's like a solid base color, I want to use that base color on my, where I'm going to apply the foil, so that if there's any mishaps and it doesn't transfer as seamlessly as we would like, you can never tell because it's going to still look like a perfect transfer. Hence why I'm using the white in today's video. The base of the foil that I'm going to be using is white, so I felt befitting to use a white base where I do want that foil to be applied, so that again, if anything does not transfer over, you cannot tell, and you'll see what I mean when we get to that part. So I'm going in now with my Burano Nail Full Glue gel, and I'm just going to apply that over all of the areas where there is white. So a full coat over the index and pinky, and then I'm going to use my nail art brush and just cover those side Frenches with the nail foil glue. The tip with transfer foils for me, like it always works for me, is you want to do a full 60-second cure in the lamp. Then when you come out of that lamp, you want to wait an additional 30 seconds before applying the foil, and you should get a seamless, beautiful transfer every time. There has been times where it was still kind of wonky, and for me, the problem would be like if I apply too much of the transfer foil gel. So you want to make sure when you're applying the nail foil gel, you're doing a thin layer. The thicker the layer, the wonkier your foil is going to come out. It needs to be very thin in order for it to transfer really, really nicely. I hope that everyone is having an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you may be. And as always, I want to say thank you so much to anyone that does take their time to watch my videos. You're appreciated. If you're new to my channel, welcome to the Nail Addict family, and I thank you for joining me on my nail journey. And if you've been subscribed, new or old, I love you so much, and I'm very thankful and grateful for you all. Excuse my daughter singing in the background. She swears she can sing, y'all. But now this is where I've already went into the lamp for a full 60 seconds, and then I came out and waited an additional 30, and I'm just laying the foil where I see fit onto the nail. I've used this foil so many times, and also on my toes as well. It was super cute. I love this foil. This is like one of my absolute faves. Go to if I want to repeat set that's quick and easy. This is definitely a go-to. So I'm just basically applying it everywhere the nail foil glue is, and I typically just line it up in the center first, and then I rub the sides down and pretty much just rub till I feel like it's ready to be transferred. Doing transfer foils to me is really easy, very beginner friendly, and it's a go-to for me. It's a quick, easy way to get a nice, perfect design out of any nail set. So now I'm going to go in and top coat over all of my nails to just seal in the foil and just secure everything, because at this point I'm going to go ahead and just decorate all of my nails with rhinestones and such. And I like to top coat before I apply my rhinestones so that once everything is applied, I don't have to go back in and top coat around the rhinestones. So you'll see me here just putting that nice layer of top coat on, and then I'll cure in my lamp for 30 seconds. And I'm going to go in with my Makartt rhinestone glue. So for my thumb and my middle, they are going to be the same. So I'm just putting a glob on the edge of this nail first, and I'm going to apply this cherry onto the nail. And once it gets on there, I'm just going to kind of like make sure it's seeped into that nail foil glue. And I'm going to give that a 30-second cure so that it stays in place. Then I'm going to go down that line there, and I'm just going to fill it up with small crystal clear rhinestones right along the line and give that a 30-second cure as well. And again, I repeat the same thing on my middle finger as well. For my ring finger, I'm doing like a little design. So I'm going to take my rhinestone glue up the center of the nail. Right in the middle, I'm going to apply a crystal clear diamond and then put some just round crystal clear rhinestones on the top and bottom of that diamond. And then I'll also use some like teardrop rhinestones on the side. You'll see. I'm just going to do like just a little simple rhinestone placement on my ring finger. And once everything is placed where I would like it, I do go ahead and cure this for a full 30 seconds. And then at this point, the nail set would be done. So once I've cured my nails again for my ring finger, it's done. And I'll be back in just a moment with the final look. And here's the finished set. Super cute, y'all. I got so many compliments on this. And the first time I wore these, I had my toes matching. It was just like so picture perfect. But comment down below and let me know what you think of this very simple set. And if you've made it this far into the video, I would love it if you would like, comment, and subscribe. And hit the post notification bell so you don't miss any of my future sets. I thank you all for joining me today, and I'll see you in my next one. Remember to be the very best you that you can be, and much love to all.